Globally, we produce over 400 million tons of plastic every year, yet only about 10% is recycled. Dumping or burning plastic means throwing away thousands of dollars in lost revenue, because in today's system, plastic loses value before it ever reaches the market.
In Argentina, only 17% of 1.7 million tons is recycled, material worth an estimated 1.8 to 2.2 billion per year. The failure is rural. Collection doesn't reach dispersed homes, and when it does, plastic must arrive clean and dry. The environmental plastics end up scattered along dirt roads or burned, contributing to the creation of 5,000 open-air dumps nationwide. Once exposed to moisture and organics, quality collapses and buyers reject it.
Here's why current systems don't preserve value. Traditional recycling works in dense areas, collect, sort, and sell, but wet and contaminated input destroys value. Municipal recycling relies on routes or drop-off points, but in rural areas, distance and strict requirements make recycling expensive, turning disposal in landfills the low-effort and cheap solution, ignoring the long-term consequences. Even in the US, curbside recycling has an estimated 17% inbound contamination rate, meaning that 170 grams of plastic per kilogram is non-recyclable because it's contaminated or sorted wrongly. That's $170 to $220 of lost material value per ton collected. The pattern is clear: high infrastructure dependence, high behavior dependence, and low tolerance for dirty plastics. That's where Enziloop changes the rules of the game. Enziloop is a modular, cost-effective local pre-processing system for environmental plastics, deployed in co-ops and operated by local workers. It efficiently transforms valueless plastics into revenue, ignores household behavior, and consists of much simpler infrastructure, so recycling is viable in rural communities. First, community members earn rewards per kilogram recovered, and plastics are sorted by polymer type. Then comes our key innovation: biowashing with biodegradable, non-toxic biosurfactants and lipases. We'll use two biosurfactants, lipids and rhamnolipids. Lipids lower surface tension. Rhamnolipids form myosols that remove stubborn oily residues, and lipases break down grease so it doesn't readhere. In comparable oil removal tests, biosurfactants can perform 2 times better than common detergents like STS or Tween, with reports of 95% oil removal. After washing, a compact centrifugal dewatering unit removes moisture. Finally, plastics are compacted into ready-to-recycle bales. Buyers pay for reliable bales, making recycling lucrative, with an estimated $30 to $120 profit per ton. Washwater goes through settling and filtration, followed by an aerated biofilter and fine screening, so a target 97% of water is reused batch after batch. We eliminate reliance on goodwill and long-distance transport of dirty waste. We reduce quality variability, processing time, and overall cost. We raise bale acceptance by delivering clean, dry, and sorted output, and we create standardized pre-processing sites that can scale. That is what customers want but can't access to yet. Co-ops already recycling often lose revenue because logistics are expensive and bale acceptance is inconsistent. Enziloop gives them local infrastructure and cheaper logistics. We'll also expand into the 20,000 co-ops nationally and 3 million worldwide, many of which are reluctant to recycle because it's seen as worthless. Beyond that, the 2,000 global recycling plants gain a reliable source of quality bales, and transport providers will join the market because of the predictable routes and volume. Revenue comes from 2 streams. Co-ops pay an installation and training fee, and Enziloop supplies the consumables, creating monthly steady income. Next is an 8-week pilot near rural dumping hotspots to prove buyer acceptance, efficiency, and unit margins. We'll partner with local transportation services and recycling plants to set prices that work for both parties. If it hits our targets, our goal is to deploy 5 Enziloop units by 2027, building trust 1 co-op at a time. While many solutions redesign plastics, Enziloop redesigns recycling for plastics already scattered in the environment.